Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound with amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best in old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
And we're on, Barry says. Isn't that exciting? Exciting for you all out there. Everybody watching, you must be so excited. Because it's Wednesday night and it's in Ontario. It's absolutely splitting the rocks, gorgeous out, and there's no place I'd rather be than in a dark room playing music out to you all. No, actually, I've had enough of outside today. I was out early in the morning, had a great time. Cassie and Allison have been out planting all day. The outside is looking fantastic. It's a wonderful time of life. Everything is great. We are so happy to have you here for the Whiskey Wednesday Show once again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken Tizzard, and we are Music for Goats. How you doing tonight, Mr. Grant?
Just fantastic.
Fantastic,
You
eh?
bet, yeah.
That's a pretty big jump.
Well, yeah.
What's making life so fantastical?
Everything.
Everything. Good. You're on the pot brownies, right?
There you go. The pot brownies, yeah.
So it's not sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows?
No.
Well, those two.
Those things as well. David,
and of course, the other thing is that guess who has a birthday tomorrow?
Well, Mr. Grant has a birthday tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What?
How young are you tomorrow? Or you don't talk about that, do you?
No, I was figuring out I'm 36 in dragon years.
36 in dragon years. That's good. They live to be a long time,
Yes.
too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
1
real-
year for two.
1 year
basically.
So you're 36, so that makes you 16, 17?
Something like that.
Science. David, you did good? You getting out fishing or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? How's the fish biting this time of year?
Well, it's the big day on Saturday, muskie opener.
Muskie opener on Saturday.
This is the day we've been gritting our teeth and waiting for all year.
Very cool. Very
So-
cool. And what are your expectations for Saturday?
A lot of casting, a lot of swearing, a lot of pulling weeds off of things. And yeah.
It's that time of year
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah, totally.
The water bed's just so weedy.
It's actually ahead of where it normally would be now, just because it's been so warm.
Yeah.
And the fish I was out scouting a couple weeks ago, and they should have been up on the banks, but spawning, but they've been moving into the deep already. So
Wow.
it's going to be an interesting opener.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
And Neil, you're recovered from the weekend and your day at work yesterday?
Yeah, pretty well, I think so. I got a lot of garden time in today, so right now I'm emanating heat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I could feel that. I was wondering what it was. I thought you were doing laundry in the washer and dryer behind you there.
Stand back, girls.
Yeah.
Meals and heat.
Meals in heat. Barry, all is good with you?
All's good with me, yes, sir.
Excellent. Your trip has been canceled. Is Joyce doing better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you're going to do a little bit of work at West Bend, right? Just some help at directing, stage directing and stuff. Nothing that's going to hurt your body?
No, mostly it's site management. We have
Excellent.
a new stage guy, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be
That's a
working
great
with
role
him.
for you to go in out there. Yeah, they can always use a good worker like you. I mean, as you know, you've been there for a while, right?
Yeah, a couple of years now.
Couple years now, exactly. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show. We've said our hellos, and I guess it's time to play some music. Tonight's show is titled CanCon Craziness or something like that. I'm going to reflect on the weekend going out. Did the OLG stage down at Fallsview Casino in Niagara Falls. Just beautiful. And Neil came along, so we got some pictures of me and Neil and the family and the weekend, and we'll tell you all about it and tell you who I met and who was cool and who was an asshole. We all have our own platform now. This is a song I wrote for somebody who is an asshole. It's called Morrissey. 1, 2, 3. For once in my life I'm feeling sorry for people around me who think
I'd be better off dead, or at least being quiet. It didn't take much to get it started. Some simple words between two friends. But then again, a spark can burn your whole house down. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and he'll make you his fool. You stopped making sense shortly thereafter. You wished you'd never opened your mouth. You tried to hide behind the lie that someone else gave you. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and he'll make you his fool. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cruel and sublime and appropriately ill. Take the pressure. The pressure was more than I could take. So I filed it away, and I thought maybe I'll come back to it a little later. I heard your name through a friend today. He apologized for bringing you up. I said, well, that's all right. I was over it before it even started. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cruel and sublime and appropriately ill. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and he'll make you his fool. Song from the new record, a song called Morrissey. Tom Burgess, good to see you. Tony Arkell, Debbie Parson, Brian Kinsella, nice to see you. Tony Arkell. We look at the regular gang and some other sort of people that I don't recognize yet. Derek Hanna, nice to see you. It's been a while since I've seen your name there. Good, nice to see you, buddy. Hope everything's okay. Ron Bisonette's not here yet. He'll be here shortly, I'm sure. And hey, Derek, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Cheers to noodles in Chinatown. So at rehearsal last night, this little knob on my guitar has been, I could tell that the bolt holding the pod in had gotten a little loose. So I was thinking, I had to go find a little tiny mini screwdriver and a wrench. Where am I going to find all that shit? And I looked to my left, and I had forgotten about this thing. This is the Groove Tech. You can get a close-up of that there, Barry. The Groove Tech sort of guitar thing. It does everything. And I sort of grabbed it last night. I went, I wonder, does it have a... And it's just got everything. Anyways, it had the perfect little screwdriver and the perfect little wrench. And I got done exactly what I needed to do. I know it's easy to say, I've got tools somewhere in the house. I mean, if you're like me. But if you're a guitar player, hey, man, this is an essential little piece of kit.
What you usually say is, Neil,
Neil,
tools.
Yeah, Neil, can you bring me a little tiny screwdriver and a wrench?
Ooh,
I know.
look at, he's got one too.
Yeah. Oh, see, you've got one over there too. Yeah. Great little. Is it a Groove Tech as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great little pieces of kit. Groove Tech, wonderful company. There we go. I have nothing to do with them, aside from the fact that they have that thing on my desk there that I quite liked. Oh man, we did a bunch of travel. We drove down. Let's just do some pictures. So Barry, we're going to go to the first one, and you know what you're doing there. I'll talk you through, Barry. I'll tell you when to go to the next one, and I don't know where my stories are going to go. Boom! This was not my picture, but it showed up on my feed, and I thought, that's a cool photo. And then I realized
That's the hotel that I was staying in, and TJ Champagne, who was out, he came out for the show and to shoot some photos. Unfortunately, they gave all the photographers photo passes to shoot at the soundboard. But they do have a big VIP section up front, so I understand there's logistical issues there. But anyway, but he got some great shots regardless. But I saw this one, I thought, that's cool. That's like 60, well, how many stories high is it? You can see there. So that's quite a big thing. That was kind of a cool thing to see when we arrived. So what's next there, Barry? Oh, well, see, we arrived before Neil and Caitlin and Cassidy because Neil went out of his way when he was driving. He saw this. He saw a fire extinguisher on the road, and it was rolling, and he swerved. He really wanted. He thought he was getting points for it, but it gave you a flat tire instead. I know. Yeah, so that's unfortunate.
Well, life happens.
It does. But actually, you were really lucky that it didn't. I mean, because the car in front of you hit it, right? It bounced off, and then it was.
It was the car in the lane beside me. It hit her right front tire and flattened it and bounced it right out in front of me.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Well, thankfully you had lots of help. Look at that.
I know.
Well, yes, they were very helpful.
They were absolutely wonderful.
And of course, after exiting the car, they thought, well, let's get the most valuable thing out of the car, which was the vinyl that I brought out to sell the tag session. So I'm glad that you got that off the side of the road. That was really cool.
I figured I might be able to trade it for a new car or a new tire.
Okay, next on the photo bombing here. Oh, this is arriving in the hotel. There's Allison in her power chair. This was Allison's first time out in her power chair to an event, and her first time to a Watchmen show since I think 2019, if not earlier. But this place was laid out, like you can see every door. This is one door of many in the atrium, and like every door is 20 feet wide in the place, so it's really nice for that. And the service was incredible too. Jesus, the people there are so good. What's next, Barry? This was the view from our room. Which was quite nice. The lady, Laura, who was setting everything up for us, I called her to explain that we needed an accessible room, and she said, how about an accessible room with a view? And I said, that's great. And you can actually, from that window, you can actually see both falls, but this was the shot that was taken of Allison on the first day we got there. And then we went out for dinner. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect, Barry. We went out for dinner, and there's the girls and Allison all dressed up. Look at them all dressed up and out. It's like we're on a cruise or something. Anyways, nice to see them all happy. Who's next there, Barry? Oh, of course. This hotel, like, I think there's over 20, if not 30 restaurants in the hotel. And they go from like, a little, sort of some of the places in the atrium, which were like fast food, to like really nice high-end sushi restaurants. And that was the plate that I had. It was pretty delicious for Niagara Falls, I got to say. All the food we had there was incredible. Next there, Barry. Enough of the sushi. This was inside the casino where Caitlin and Cassidy got to play slots. Cassidy was like the first time. She really enjoyed pulling the trigger down and winning 2 cents. It was quite bright in there. I couldn't last too long in there, so I think Allison and the girls spent more time than me. But yeah, there you go. What's next, Barry? Oh, we're right back to the beginning. Okay, so we're back to us again. Oh, wow, there we go. Look at us going, telling stories about what we did on the weekend. Oh my, so much fun, so much fun. We're going to play another song for you right now. It's G's birthday tomorrow. Have we talked about that yet?
I think we did.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
sorry, I got ahead of the schedule.
Neil's 27 tomorrow.
Got ahead of the schedule, yes.
Mr. Grant is 27 tomorrow.
36.
36.
Yeah, get it straight.
36, 27, yeah.
This is a song called FMNL. It goes just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I like to get high. I like to get higher.
I settled for just
I
on
like
key.
to get more high
Never mind.
than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of.
and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes it takes away the part of me that's real, and other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes I take small things for granted, and other times all I can do is close my eyes and hide. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. To be honest, it's an uphill battle with depression, and the drugs the doctor gives me ain't so tight. Sometimes I feel like my skin is crawling, other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before.
Oh, Aunt Betty says, thanks, Ken. Oh, you're welcome, Aunt Betty. I know you don't like that one. But I just want to go back here a little bit. We just got some really good news here. Ron Bisonet, got my results from my oncologist today, and ... And then a moment later he posted, no cancer, feeling so happy and mostly relieved. That's amazing. Ron Bisonet, fucking good for you, man.
Terrific.
That's really good. We need more of those reports and less of the other. Yeah, my sister's going in for treatment tomorrow. She's going in for surgery. It's not a treatment. Yeah, I'm still not sure how far compartmentalized I have it. I know my other sister Paula is traveling with her. Thank God she's able to, and the family is partly with her, and they're down in the States. And yeah, it's on my mind. Love you, sis. Thinking about you lots. Hey, Judy Rowcliffe, nice to see you. Yes, love it. That was a fun video to shoot. That was a fun video to shoot. After pain-free living, looking at my set list here. Oh, I have this thing that says MLM announcement picture. Barry, do you want to throw that up for a sec? Here we go. That's me with, as Danny kept closing my shirt all weekend. Every time he'd see me, he'd cross the hotel and he'd come over and he'd do my shirt up. It's laziness, I kept explaining. But there's me with the new MLM Goose Deck. And I have been invited, that's good, Barry, thank you. I've been invited by the team over at MLM to sort of join as one of their skaters, which is really cool. I mean, the people they have skating for them are you know, really, really good. I'm just getting back into it, but I'm going in as the ambassador to older skaters, you know, talking about things like, you know, low impact tricks and how to have fun and do all that. Stranger and Police is next on the list.
How to deal with incontinence while
How to deal with incontinence? Yeah. Which briefs you can wear that still fit under your hip pads.
That's right, and always wear dark trousers.
Always wear dark trousers. Exactly. All these things. Now I am sort of as an older skater in my 50s. At 75, it'll be a whole different thing. I mean, I'll be talking about. I mean, if I'm skating
Absolutely.
at 75,
Yeah.
it'll be a different thing altogether.
It will.
But anyways, that's kind of cool. It's fun, real nice people, the folks that I met over at MLM, and Justin's been really good at sort of helping me on the whole process of getting back in. So, thanks to Justin. Where are we here now? We're gonna play this song here. I'm going back to All Together Now again, which I had a copy of in here. I don't know what happened to it, but I've been showing it the last couple of weeks. It's the record we did in during COVID, and this was a really fun track to do. Well, on the record, we just did the Police on My Back version, and it was more rock and roll, like Sean Panting was playing. It sounded like a punk rock band, kind of, and it was a lot of fun. But we're going to do it this way tonight. We're going to start it off with a song called Stranger, which I'm not quite sure where it came from. It may be one of the Blue Yodel, what were those 7 yodel tunes? What do they call those? There's a name for that little catalog. Jimmy Rogers.
God, I forget. Blue Yodel
Number
There's
1
Blue
through
Yodel-
7.
Yeah, there's number 1 through 7. Okay, but I think it's part of that. It's not a Blue Yodel tune, but it's. I think it comes from that guy. Anyways.
I was a stranger passing through your town.
Sorry to hear that, Susan.
I was a stranger passing through your town. When I asked you for a favor, good Lord, you turned me down. If you see me walking, hear me talking by that railway track. If you hear me walking, see me talking by that railway track, you can bet your life, sweet mama, I won't be coming back. Honey, I'm so lonesome, I don't know what to do. Honey, I'm so lonesome, I don't know what to do. The way you treat me, sweet mama, I hope you're lonely too. I rode the Southern, I rode the L&M. Oh, I rode the Southern, I rode the L&M. If the police don't get me, I'll ride them again. Hey, Mr. Brakeman, don't put me off your train. Please, Mr. Brakeman, don't put me off your train, 'cause it sure looks cold. And I think it's gonna rain. Going up here. Well, I'm running, police on my back. I've been hiding, police on my back. There was a shooting, police on my back. And the victim, he ain't coming back. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Well, I'm running down a one-way track. They will catch me if I dare drive back. Won't you give me all the speed I lack? 'Cause I'm running, police on my back. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What have I done?
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 Little Police on My Back right there.
Good catch there, Dave.
A little bit of a transition on that one there that changes every time we play it. Oh man, I'm so happy that the weather is as it is, and I'm so happy that Allison has sent Cassidy in with a copy of this record, because what I was doing. This is the month of May. This is the last month. This is the second last week of doing all the songs on this album, which we've done this month. And that one was, who played on Police? Oh my God, Police on My Back. This was amazing, because this was Dean Locke on bass, who is a very, very old friend of mine back from the skateboarding punk rock days. Dean died suddenly, accidentally, and didn't actually get to hear this track mixed or his part on it, but it was his first time ever playing on a record, which was, he was so excited. He was so excited me.
Nice.
And going along with him is Doug Oliver from My Darkest Days, Sean Panting from back home, who also knew Dean, Caitlin Cassidy, of course, and Laura Spink, and Neil Lucy on acoustic guitar. It's a really cool version, and yeah, it's sad that Dean never got to hear that, but sorry, buddy. Well, he's probably hearing it now if he wants to. If he's where I hope he is, he should be able to do whatever he wants. If he wants to hear that song, he should be able to hear it.
Sure.
We're at show day at the OLG stage at Fallsview Casino in Niagara Falls. I know there is a way to put that all into one sentence, the Niagara Falls, Fallsview Casino, and OLG stage. I just can't quite put it. It doesn't roll off my tongue proper, so. What do we got there? Where are we? We're on show day, I believe, Barry. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes, show day, another day where the girls indulged in mojitos and bojitos or whatever they are, margaritas and smargaritas or something. I don't know. They have different names and stuff, but Caitlin knows all the drinks, and they had a great time drinking them, and Cassidy was consistently amazed at how fantastic they were and how expensive alcohol is. But moving on from there, they look lovely. This was one of the another meal we had. This was the huevos rancheros. Like, it was, everything there was so good. Like, really, like, I mean, it's just so good. Now, okay, let's go to the next one, Barry. I'm getting hungry. This was just taken from the back of the stage. You can see about not even half of the theater there, because I was getting the stage in, but huge stage. All top of the line, brand new equipment. The seats out there are soft. Everything about this room is beautiful. It sounds great. It looks great. The crew there, man, more and more when working with these shows with the crews. The crews are always good, but these casino shows, I guess they have more of them. You know, there was a bunch of guys. Every time there was a stage change, there was like 6 or 8 guys who'd run on stage. And it was just like, it was so good. Really, really helped out our team and the teams of all the bands involved. Really, really nicely run show. That's what soundcheck usually looks like at 2 in the afternoon, just in case you're wondering. Okay, moving on. There's the backstage with Allison and Neil. Oh, actually, go back for a second. Sorry, Barry. I think there's a backwards, is there? Yeah, so I came in with Allison. We came in from the far side of the stage, the way you're looking. And there was all these cables running, over the thing. And there was a bunch of these stage guys there. And I said, I don't want my wife to go over the cables to get to the dressing room. And before I even had it out, they're like, oh, yeah. And they ran off and they came back with these things. And these things go on the They go on the ground and then they open up and then you run the cables through them. So it's like 4 guys moving these things and running cables through and all that. And I'm like, oh, thanks, that's really helpful, man. These guys are so on it.
And taping them down. So
And then
they
and then
move,
taping it all down. And then so anyway, continue for now, Barry. I'll get back to why that's important. So this is backstage once Alison crossed over the barriers, and that's the little monitor world there. What's next there, Neil? Barry. Oh, this is the blank one. Oh, this is the Nerf gun wall. You got to get the magazine to see this photo. The magazine will be out next month. But they had a wall of Nerf guns with like unlimited bullets backstage. There was like 20 of them, and like some of them were like machine guns, other ones were pistols, and everybody played Nerf fighting. Anyways, if you come to any of our shows, you can get Danny's stuff, you can get Sterling Graves stuff, and you can get Music for Goats. So if you're looking to get vinyl and you're coming out to a Watchman show, it's a great way to do it too. Next. This was on the outdoor barbecue, which they had out in the patio, which was quite nice. Again, the girls got to get dressed up for the 3rd time that day, if not the 4th. A lot of outfits. I forgot how much clothes women... I've been traveling with Neil for the last however many years. And we each have like a little bag, a small bag, like I got my guitar and like a little briefcase type thing. God, we go with the girls, it's just like bags upon bags, like suitcases. We're only going for like 2 nights. Anyways, they looked great all the time because of that, so good for them. What's next there? This is another fancy, that looks like a coffee margarita or something. Oh no, what do they call it? Coffee martini? Espresso martini? Yeah, no, that would be it. So,
chocolate on top.
yeah, I think those were espresso beans.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, next. That's Cassidy having something with strawberries in it, it looks like. Yeah, again. Okay, next. So we basically went drinking with my kids all weekend. And anyways, I'll get back to why that thing I said was important in a few minutes. But anyways, for those of you listening to the podcast, thank you. I can't imagine what these slideshows are like if you're listening to a podcast. But anyways, this is a song called Old Dog. It goes like this. It seems like every meal he's ever eaten has come at the cost of a song. Not to say he ain't been hungry for those times you sang along. And his house is made from many doors. The address changes day by day. Been riding around this world, killing time along the way. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Well, another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. And for every girl he's ever loved whose kindness helped him find his way through fumbling, tumbling, lonely nights to bring colors to the gray. Another lonesome sunrise just ahead. His clothes are scattered on the bed and he's tangled on the floor, and he's heading out the door. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break him from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. When he dies out on that highway and you check to find him cold, just pull the old truck over, roll him off beside the road. 'Cause his life's been filled with many riches found upon this stage. When he gets his call to glory and he knows his dues are paid, it's a long way to heaven and $1 for a song. Well, another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break him from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his way. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, I just keep looking at the set list and going, I don't remember these songs. I remember some of them. I gotta say,
Ditto.
it's hard switching. It's hard switching gears.
all the time. Yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed the show last week, I hope the little Watchmen recap last week was cool. Oh yeah, Grant and Tony. Yeah, the girls said they were getting recognized as the Tizzard girls. They'd be walking through the crowd and somebody'd say, "Oh, there's the Tizzard girls." So they thought that was kind of fun. They thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, no, they enjoy talking to people, especially about their dad. They love it when people tell them how fantastic their dad is.
We all love that.
I'm sure, but at the same time, Dan, our guitar tech, Dan, who's fucking so much more than a guitar tech, he texted me like 1 a.m. He's like, "I got your bass." This is after the show. He's putting all the gear and lock up for everybody, and everybody's shit taken care of while we're all out partying and having fun. "I got your bass. I'll bring it up to your room, and then we're squared away, and then I'll take it back from there, and that's all good." And he says, "What room are you in?" And I look at the list, and there's the 3 rooms, and mine and Allison's, Cassie and Caitlin's, and Neil's. And I said, "Oh yeah, 2811." He says, "Okay." And he went to 2811. That was the girls' room. And of course, the girls didn't know him. And 1 o'clock in the morning, the girls are opening the door, and Dan kind of starts to walk in and stops. And he goes, "Well, can I come in?" And they're like, "Well, who are you? What's going on?" He's like, "I'm looking for Ken." And Caitlin said, "Oh yeah, no, that's my dad. He's in a room down the hall. He was probably high, so she sent him down to the right room." But yeah, the girls got a little bit of a shock from Dan there when he barged into their room at 1 a.m. Life on the road, life on the road. This is a song called "Good in Goodbye." It goes just like this. Was that the Littlest Hobo theme? Oh God, I don't know. Did somebody just play the Littlest Hobo theme? Oh, I haven't heard that theme in a long time. I'd like to check that out actually now that it's on my radar. Lucas, if you're watching, I forgot to tell you we're out of beer. So I'm on the Orangina tonight. No, the San Pellegrino. The Orangina is a different thing. What happened to Orangina? Can't get it anymore.
Yeah, you can.
You can? Where? Yeah. I gotta go to a bistro to get one. That sucks.
Anywhere in Italy, apparently.
Yeah.
Before we play this song, I just wanted to show a picture here of my sister and them are on their way. Though they're settled into the hotels now and stuff. My older sister on the far right, Paula, she's still shopping, I'm sure, at Lululemon. And Sophia, of course, Christine's daughter, and Matt, and there's my sister Christine. Yeah, they're all packed and unpacked again, I guess now, settling in for a good haul down in the States, and I'll be keeping you all informed. Best of luck to all of you. You'll be fine there, sis. Love you. Okay, so the morning talk show on 99.7 ends with the Littlest Hobo theme song. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty cool. This is a song called Good and Bye. Good and Goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Caught you off guard.
Well, no, you started playing the other crap, and I thought I had the
What
wrong
other-
song
what
because
other-
these titles are so confusing.
What other crap? Did I start playing?
Bleep, bleep, you know, that, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm just messing around.
Yeah, in my head.
Good and Goodbye. 1, 2, 3. You don't love me no more, babe. You don't love me no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't love me no more. Each night I try to see the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. I used to holler like a freight train. You don't holler no more, my sweet baby, oh, you don't holler no more. I can't believe everything that I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. I used to be so lucky, not lucky anymore. I
I used to be so rich in love, now I'm not even dirt poor. I can't believe everything that I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You don't love me no more, babe, oh, you don't love me no more, my sweet baby, oh, you don't love me no more. I can't believe the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye.
A little good and goodbye for you all. Oh, it's warm in here tonight, eh? Barry, I think Dave is in need of something. More of my guitar for Mr. Dave, please.
And I need.
We are really digging these inners, by the way. I think I did a little review of them. Oh, maybe I'll do a review of them actually for next week. But these are great little units. If you're a musician and you're looking into getting inners, they are fucking expensive, believe me. These little X5s, I believe they're Chinese made, but man, they work. We've used them a couple times live now. Sometimes you get a little bit of static in a signal, just change channel, it's gone. And for the price, you know, you can get 4 of them. We got the 4 of them with the transmitters and receivers for, I don't know, it's about $1,000, which is like half the price of a Pro set for one person. So they're not stereo. If you're looking for stereo fidelity, you're in the wrong market anyways. If you're looking to get cheap stereo fidelity, it's sort of not something to do. But anyways, yeah, X5s, nice little unit. We are going to play another song right now. No, we're not. We have one more set of photos. Oh my God, this is the wrapping up of the, oh wow. Hey, Christopher Shane, oh my God, what the hell? I'll do Home for you for sure, Christopher. We're gonna do Home right after this, guys. So if you want to get tuned for that, or we'll do Home after the Cure tune. Sorry, I just write that down there. Christopher Shane, wow, how have you been, man? It's been a long time. Let's have a phone conversation sometime soon. I'd love to see what's going on in your world. I don't think I have your phone number anymore, so shoot me a message with it, and I'll give you a ring this week. I'd love to catch up. And we'll do Home for you right after this one. We're going to do a Cure tune right now. This is another one of these. That's what we're doing, right? Yeah, the Cure tune. After we do these photos.
I thought we were doing show night, 10 pics.
We are, yeah. We're going to do the photos, but I'm just looking to see here. I'm giving people. I'm going ahead, then coming back. What Cure tune is this? Boys Don't Cry. You remember Dave Guy, the guy who was making pedals, who was on the show?
Yeah.
And he's also a fantastic guitar player. He played guitar on that. Dale Harrison from the Headstones. Glenn Collins from Record Club. Neil Pinto, a singer-songwriter out of Winnipeg. Graydon James from The Young Novelist. And Ty Gilpin. Ty is the mandolin player that I worked with down in the States when I was down for Merlefest and stuff. He is an incredible musician. But we're going to do it like this. But before we do that, we're going to wrap up the end of this little tour of my weekend with Allison and Neil and the kids and the Watchmen and everybody in tow. Let's see what's next there, Barry. Oh, these are some shots from the concert. These were OLG stage shots. I'm not sure what camera they were using or who was doing it, but really nice shots. They got nice perspective of the band. Pursuit sounding fucking awesome as always. One of my favorite Canadian bands. They're just so good. I just love that pop teen angst energy.
Yeah, are they adults yet?
They're not adults yet. No, they're not adults yet. Who's next there? Oh, the Watchmen, yeah, another good shot. Yeah, they have all the good shots. I look a bit like a giant over there. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, stomping around, but it's okay. Danny's wearing my shirt, which is good. No, that's good. We're moving on here now. 5440, great. I mean, you know, the whole night, Pursuit, Watchmen, and 5440. And 5440, they've got so many hits. You know, it's just like listening to your favorite radio station. And they're such brilliant musicians. They really work on their craft. They don't just sort of throw it together. So. Anyways, it was nice to see all of them this weekend. Oh, this was a shot that Alison took. Alison actually wheeled her chair out onto the stage. She didn't realize it was video cameras, like doing close-ups of things on either side of the stage. So she was worried afterwards that she might have been up on the big screen. But yeah, she wheeled out closer to the stage when we were playing and got that shot. I really like that shot. It's just the way the light is hitting it. You know, I don't think the resolution is good enough to do anything with, but it's kind of cool. And everybody had their phones going. I guess we were playing a ballad. Yeah, but either way, cool. What's next? Is there anything next? Oh yes. So, so remember that photo that I showed earlier when we couldn't get over the wires, and those guys ran out and did all that stuff. Well, directly to our left was this backstage that goes backstage. Like to the right of this photo, that's the back of the stage wall. There's this entirely accessible hallway. Nobody said, they're just so polite. Instead of saying, oh, there's a hallway back there you can use, it was like, yes, we'll get it. And it's just such. Anyways, it was great. But we used this here to leave because the other bands were playing. But yeah, kind of funny. That was why I wanted to tell that other story. Okay, Bear. Slot machines. Cassidy won 6 cents on this one. She was over the moon. Next. And this was after the show. We have Rich and Tony on the right. Neil, the girls, and Martina came to join us as well. Martina from back home in Newfoundland. And we again, even those French fries were so good. You can see them. Look at them. Look at them. They're tiny and little bits of Parmesan dripped on them and stuff. Just unbelievable. God, I'm hungry. Why am I so hungry? Okay, come on back here, Barry. Hi, Jack. How are you? Jack, you in here bugging everybody? Just waiting for somebody to pick you up? You waiting for me to pick you up? Well, come here then. Come on. No. Okay, well, forget it then. Go on. Go see Cassidy. Cassidy would love to see you. Okay, so let's do this one. What key are we doing this in? Boys Don't Cry?
C.
Sharp.
No, C.
C. Oh, yeah. Right up there. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course we're doing it in C. This is another song from the All Together Now record. I already went through the people who played on it, so here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind, but I know that at this time I have said too much, been too unkind. I tried to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you, but I know it's too late and now there's nothing I can do. I tried to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would tell you that I loved you if I thought that you would stay, but I know it's too late and you've already gone away. I misjudged your limits, I pushed you too far, I took you for granted, I thought you needed me more. Now I would do most anything to get you back by my side, but I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry.
most excellent. A little bit of Cure, 19, whatever it was. That one's always.
A bugger for me.
Well, it's always a weird one. Anyways, I just wasn't sure, Barry, if that was on the last song or not. That's okay. I just wanted to check on that. What have we got here on the list here? Oh, now we're getting. I got this printer, and I bought some ink for it, but it's an HP printer, right? And the cartridges are $60. The printer itself is $50 with a cartridge, but I can't just keep buying that combo because that's not good for the environment. So I ordered like the no-name cartridge of the exact same thing. I thought that'll be, fucking cartridge. It's a cartridge, right? I get it. I put it in. It's working for a while. Everything's fine. And then for some reason, I was scanning. So in order to scan, I needed to hook my computer up to do a scan for something to get it on my computer. So I hooked up the software on my computer, and as soon as I initiated the software, it said, non-authentic HP cartridge installed. And I went, what? And then it wouldn't work anymore. It would just print one line. So I went, okay, well, good enough. So I ordered fucking cartridge online, and they came in today, and I put them in, and I printed the set list, and all it would print was the top line, so the Whiskey Wednesday show. And then after I printed 4 or 5, then it printed 4 lines. And then I thought, there must be something wrong with the document, so I made a brand new document, did the whole thing, printed it again. It printed half the page. So after about 30 prints, I got like that much of what I needed. And I had to write the rest by hand. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now because I got this printer that it caught me using illegal cartridges, and it's punishing me now. If anybody works at HP, help me out there maybe. And we'll take it up from there.
I think HB should get a strongly worded email.
Yeah, well, I think I don't even know. I mean, they'll just get back to me and say, "Well, you screwed it up. You used a different cartridge." That's possible I did, but I don't know why.
Trade in the Packard on a Chevrolet.
And I have to confess that Ken was doing the scanning of a document for me, so it's actually my fault.
There's no blame. There's no blame, but we do need a new printer now. We're gonna do a song for Christopher. A song called Home. We'll just do this as a trio, Dave. If that's all right. We're still working on it with Dave. We've almost got it actually. Almost close. Christopher, this one goes out to you, my friend, and all those people up in Thunder Bay. I love that town.
City Harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind, but you can't walk out on that dock and stand beside the sea-torn freighters. Sense those stories of the lives that live within. You can't have it the way it was. Have to take it as it is. Those times have changed. Those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgot. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone. And I know I'm not alone. And it chills me to the bone. In this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know, right here at home. Down Water Street, the storefronts changed to Hugh Blocks North. Who'd ever blame? Fight against this hurt and change and waiting game. How many words can twist and burn like spark to hay? No further down this hurting old time road we'll stray. Have to take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgot. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those those days are gone, the memories cast in stone, and I know I'm not alone, and it chills me to the bone in this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know hurt so bad to let you go. And I thought that I just came to say hello to this place called home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance, you can even feel the wind.
Wonderful. It's good to pull that out one, Christopher. So Christopher, I think I've spoken about Christopher before, but I was up in Thunder Bay with him a few years back, doing some work with the clothing store that he owns, and taking some pictures and stuff and having a good time. And Christopher takes me out for dinner. He says, let's go out for dinner. This is his new place in town. Takes me out to this restaurant with some of his friends, and these are all like hockey players. They're all like sports guys. So like I'm kind of the... You remember the Archie comic books? You remember Reggie? Like they always drew him like way too skinny to even exist and way too tall. That's kind of how I felt amongst these people. They were all like towering over me and like 3 times as deep as me, you know, those type of guys. And but healthy, like just, you know. Anyways, we went to this restaurant and we sat at a long table, and they started bringing us these crazy drinks with like bone broth and like, you know, these drinks that were like just so incredible and so like just I've never had anything like it. They were like food, but there was a lot of alcohol in it. And then they started bringing food to the table, and we were eating, and there was ribs, and there was meat, and there was charcuterie platters, and there was cheese on the charcuterie platter, and there was bread, and there was other stuff, and sort of like 2 hours later, I'm like stuffed and I'm loaded, and the waitress comes by the table and says, "Your table is ready, guys." And I kind of looked at Christopher and I went, "What?" And he said, "Oh yeah, no, we're just having appetizers and drinks here. We're going in for dinner now." And then we went into these big tables, and they brought out these big cast iron pots about this deep. I think they brought 3 of them, and they opened them up, and at the bottom was just a potato and onion and carrots and a big roast in the middle of each. And then all this other food, like the whole table was full, and I thought we were finished for the night. I'm like, I can't eat a bite. These guys ate a lot. But anyways, it was a lot of fun, Christopher. That was a great weekend. One of those memories I'll never forget. Thank you very much for making that happen with me. Barry, we got a little video clip there. Something or other.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Wednesday show. Every Wednesday we will be here, rain or shine, richer or poorer. Tip jar is in the link above. Never expected but always appreciated. Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent. I've got all the money I'll ever need if I die by midnight. Always appreciated, never expected. Please feel free to drop us a line regarding anything, including a link to your money. Cheers.
We're back. There we go. We're talking about in-ear. Sorry. Okay, so where are we? We got a couple more tunes here. What time is it? It's 8:59. I'm going to make some audibles here. We are going to do New England right now because I like that one. What key did we decide on for that? E flat?
E flat.
Actually, C.
Sure. If you got a capo, anything can be a C.
Exactly. It's another one of those tunes from the record. This is the last one we're going to play tonight from the record. We were going to do the rest of the next week. This was, what are we doing? New England. New England. Who played on this one? Oh, God, what a fucking... Chris Broadbeck from C-Spot Run. He's been on the show. Chris from C-Spot Run. Graydon James, again, from The Young Novelist. Greg Howley. Greg Howley's an old friend from the punk rock scene back in Newfoundland. He played some 12-string guitar. And Ward Pike. Ward Pike is... So, like, when Ward Pike played with a band, my sister played with him, and... He was this virtuoso guitar player, still is, but he's been producing for years and working out of Nashville, but he's got a studio back home in Newfoundland, and he does a ton of guitar work there for players all around the world, plus provides recording space for all these amazing
amazing Newfoundland artists. So Ward Pike, great musician, just fantastic. Oh, there you go. Hey, Christopher, my 3 little girls sat up and watched. Oh, good. Well, I only told them about the eating and drinking. That's excellent. I'll remember the little girls might be watching in the future. I'm just kidding, girls. Your dad's a rock star. Your dad's a rock star. Where are we? We're going to do New England. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but it won't be for long. People ask me when will you grow up to be a man, but all the girls I loved at school are already pushing prams. I loved you now as I love you still. Oh, I put you on a pedestal, they put you on the pill. I can't feel bad about letting you go. I just feel bad about letting you know. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for New England. I'm just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for New England. I'm just looking for another girl. I love the words you wrote to me, but that was bloody yesterday. I can't get by on what you said. Every time you need a friend, I saw 2 shooting stars last night. I wished on them, but they were only satellites. It's wrong to wish on space hardware. I wish you'd care. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for New England. I'm just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for New England. I'm just looking for another girl. I'm looking for another girl. I'm looking for another girl. I'm looking for another girl.
Well, Billy Bragg there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're coming to the end of the Whiskey Wednesday show. What have I not covered? What have I? Fred's. Oh yeah. So Tony back at Fred's. Tony's been serving me music since I was a teenager, and he's the guy back home that he is the music portal for Newfoundlanders to get music. He's the guy who brings in the records and brings in the interesting stuff. Anyways, he got there's a picture of him right here, I believe. There he is. Look at that. And look at that record that he's holding. He's got the new Music for Goats. I think there's a small quantity gone down to him, which is great. And Tony always writes a little something when he's talking about a record online. He said that this is a bit of 1955 to 60 Sun Records shuffle feel with a little bit of modern Mark Knopfler thrown in, which I thought is fucking really cool. So, Tony, thank you for those kind words. And I hope you continue to enjoy the record, and I hope that they all sell out down there. So that's all good. We're going to end with End of the World, just because it's that time. And Jack is wandering around again. Is that Jack? No, something else. Okay. I'm going to give a quick tune here. I hope everybody's well. Anybody got any words of discovery in your life? Anything happening that anybody wants to share? Ron Bizanette, thank you for sharing your good news with us. It's amazing.
If anybody's got anything nice to say or wants some information on anything, you've got about 2 minutes before the end of this song, and then I'll be able to see what you're asking before we wrap it all up. So, you guys all good? End of the world?
What song is it?
End of the world.
Yeah, good.
Everybody's good.
Good to know.
It's good to know. It's good to know the song. Yes. Richard says, "Happy birthday, Mr. Grant." Tony
thank
says, "Happy
you.
birthday to the wisest man I know." Excellent. Oh, Joey Murray says, "Happy birthday."
Hey, thank
Everybody's
you all,
saying
folks.
happy birthday.
You're
Yeah.
all so kind. Thank you.
Yeah. In Ireland, you're now birthday. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear your frustration all of the time. Doesn't hurt the sun to be inside your door. Sometimes it's okay to clean your dirty floors. Just remember to wash your hands all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Both truths are dangerous, rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to ruin a broken world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more song in the video rewind, and this song is Driver 8, an REM tune with Peter Collins again from the Record Club, Doug Oliver from My Darkest Days and Coal Creek County, Sean Panting again I mentioned, Mike Turner from Our Lady Peace are on the recording of this, which you're going to hear. And the video was compiled by photographers from Al Petman, who's a fantastic photographer who's living up this way these days. If you want to see him, some of his
Yeah,
work
he's my
out.
neighbor.
He's
just
your
down
neighbor.
the road, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Just a Click Photography. Is
That's
that his?
correct, yep.
So if you want to check him out, Just a Click Photography, great guy and really good stuff.
Official photographer to Kim Mitchell.
That's
Has
right.
been for years.
Has been for a long time. Everybody's good. No parting words. We're all set to let the world go back to as it was without us for another week. I hope you're all doing great out there. And remember, if you don't know much about it, you can check it out. But if you do know about it, remember to be like Steve, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the video rewind. Cheers.
Walls are built up, stone by stone. Fields divided one by one. And the train conductor says,
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and the Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
The seal on a Jim Beam cannon.